I'm vlogging 30 days in my life as a college student at the University of Tennessee, and I've just launched my campaign for student government. And now I'm headed into probably what's gonna be the most insane week of my college life so far. Okay, so we're here at Walmart. We're shopping to get ready for FTX. I just need to buy like a bunch of snacks to eat while I'm there. I should have grabbed the cart. Now I can't because they put those stupid gates up. They have the person watching, and I have to carry all this on the way. So we just got done buying snacks for FTX. I bought a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be giving away at my campaign table. If we get that set up, it'd be easier to like write my report on one topic. One other person just declared their candidacy for the Haslam seat. So like I said, there's 6 people running for 4 Haslam seats, but only 3 of us have actually publicly announced that we're running. And the 4th one just announced that they're running. I'm cool with that. All of us get a seat. But it's a little too close now. If the other people decide that they're gonna publicly announce that they're running, then yeah. So basically, I spent the rest of Sunday afternoon studying for my calc quiz and preparing all my stuff for tomorrow, and just enjoying the peace before things start to go insane. My mom just called me and woke me up to complain about how I forgot to take out the kitchen trash. Now it's around like 4:20, going on 4:30, and it is thundering outside. So thank God we're not actually doing PT today. Oh God, I can't even see the lines, dude. I don't think I've had this many lightning bolts strike the ground so close to where I'm driving. Alright. I just checked the weather, guys, and guess what? It's another tornado watch. So we got the route check done, and I headed off to T-Rex to go get ready for the day. It's pouring rain and the strap on my backpack just broke and now I have to re-tie it again. That's really my week, so we're right here. I have a calc quiz in about an hour that I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. My English class, thank God, we're doing conferences this week, and so we only need to hop on a Zoom call with our teacher for like 10 minutes for the entire week, and then we're good. And I've got a meeting with somebody about my ROTC scholarship. I'm trying to win a scholarship so that ROTC pays for my college. I'm gonna go make buttons for my election campaign. So I'm gonna meet with the Attorney General, and then it's just one big study hall for the rest of the day. We're gonna have about 4 hours to get all of the homework done that we need to get done this week. And then we're gonna go to the SGA debate that's happening tonight. And then we're gonna go home, we gotta knock out laundry, and then we're gonna pack our luck tonight. Not only do I have to balance classes and freaking 2 tests on the same day, I have to balance an election and campaigning. And also, I have FTX. Yeah, we are in for one hell of a week. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we can work with other people for our calculus quizzes, except the person I usually work with, she hasn't been showing up to class over the past couple of days. And she, like, carries, dude. Okay, some freaking alarm just went off, dude. I'm just trying to pass my calc quiz. Okay, apparently it was a false alarm. Okay, so I was, like, the first one done with my quiz. So either I'm a genius, or I just bombed that quiz. It was open notes, so, like, I just used my notes. So we have about 30 minutes until my English appointment. I am going to sit in my car, because Tyson House isn't open yet. I'm going to calculate, like, what's the bare minimum I need to do in order to pass calc. I'm gonna check my grades. I got an 83 on the first test. That's crazy. Let's be harsh. I averaged 90 on the homework and 90 on the quizzes. I don't know what I got my last test. I actually haven't seen. I got 80.5? This guy must be curving the grades so hard. There's no way. Bare minimum I need to get on the next 2 tests is a 46.
I think she's going paragraph by paragraph, guys. Oh boy.
So she's reading through like all these paragraphs, right? And it's like, oh man, this is some like great analysis. I love how you're telling a story and everything. And then she goes up here to sources, and this is what she sees. Let's go, dude. I just got an email from some person at Haslam. We gotta go for the table. They're gonna provide a table, dude. The only thing that we need is just to double check with the AG that we're allowed to set up a table in an academic building, which I think should be fine. And we're back at Hoskins 8 hours later. I have no clue where he's at right now. The guy wasn't in his office, so I just worked on homework for about an hour while I waited. The guy I was supposed to meet up with today is apparently in Chattanooga, so we've rescheduled the meeting for tomorrow. But in the meantime, I was able to get my English project done. And actually, hold on, I'll show you. So for English, we have to make like an archival research project, and I made like a full-on website. So here's what I've been working on for basically like all morning. The biggest project in UTK history, and that goes into like the history of football, discrimination, and this is the story of how Neyland was built. Here's the beginnings of Neyland Stadium. Here's the story about Robert Neyland, and then I go into like the future of Neyland, which I think is really cool. It's gonna have like goats in it. So we've tried 3 out of the 4 machines, and all 3 of those didn't work. Alright, I think we got it, guys. We are locked. Okay, guys, we have a button. This is gonna take way longer than I thought it would. There's gonna be a lot of like stereotypical Chinese assembly line jokes you can make here. Okay, so I just got done making all the buttons, and oh boy, I have no clue what I'm gonna do with all of these buttons here.
It has to be outside, I believe, because there's no campaigning in academic buildings.
Dang it. Okay, so unfortunately, we cannot set up a table inside of Haslam to do our little campaign table. But she said it's okay if we do it outside. So now the question is, how I need to find a table outside. Guys, it's only 3 o'clock. We're like halfway through the afternoon. Oh my gosh, dude. It's such a long day. So my plan was to just pull up to one of the offices inside of the Haslam building to see if I could make something happen. But then something funny happened, and I was wondering if I could set up like a table somewhere like outside Haslam. I don't know if that's under like your guys' jurisdiction or not. Hi.
Hey, I've overheard you asking about a table.
Yeah. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. That's so funny. So like my BUAD teacher last semester just like overheard my conversation and freaking like set me up, dude. I gave him one of my buttons. I was not expecting him to hook me up like that, dude. Like out of all the teachers I had like last semester, he was the one that I was like least attached to. Apparently he remembers my name and he just hooked me up. So, you know, tabling was like the one thing I was most stressed about going into this election, right? Because it's basically awkwardly standing in front of everyone, like hoping that they'll talk to you. But now I'm actually really upset that I might not be able to table, and I don't know why. Apparently, when I scheduled the, organized and scheduled like the table to be on PED, they emailed me and they're like, yeah, we can't actually provide you a table or chairs or anything. But thankfully, I know a man who knows a man who could hook me up with a table. Great. I don't want the Valentine's Day ones. Not for a Senate election. And after a couple hours of knocking out my homework this week, it was time for the SGA debate. So the debate was basically a platform for all the candidates for vice president and president to share why they were running. And I was there to cover the debate for the Beacon. And also make connections. Yo, I just want to come over and introduce myself.
Yeah,
I'm
Chase.
Jed Bassa. I'm running for Senate for Haslam.
Cool.
I really love your campaign team, I'm not gonna lie.
I really appreciate
the freaking couch. I like the whole outsider thing too. I think we need more people outside of SGM. Okay, I just got done kind of talking with a lot of the other candidates who I've been like introduced myself to. It's 8:30, dude. I'm ready to go home. And it's kind of crazy to think that I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. But unfortunately, I still had work to do even when I got home. Womp womp. Tuesday, thank God, we have a massive break. I took off work on Tuesday to work on homework and stuff, but now that I'm looking at my schedule, I think Tuesday's gonna be a really nice, relaxed day. I'm thinking about maybe getting a table set up in Haslam, and I've gotta go get a haircut because I've been slacking on that. My hair is definitely not in Army regulation, and I have no clue how I haven't gotten yelled at yet for it. And then we're gonna come back for a Bible study. Since I missed out, I'm gonna miss out on the Bible study on Monday. The Filipino American Association, we're having a meeting, and we have a special guest coming up. We actually got a pretty good poll this year. like this semester. I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of beef. We have a cinnamon bun, guys. Dang, this is like a whole breakfast. Okay. All right, now gotta make it all tight. I've got a 20-minute gap in my day, and I'm going to try and knock out this daily beacon article, like right now. So initially, I wanted to do a tabling event from 10 to 2, but then because I had to deal with ROTC stuff, that got pushed to like 11:30 to 2. And now, because Will has been trying to find a parking spot, it's now more like 12:30 to 2. So we're gonna have like an hour and a half of actually standing on ped, talking to people. There's Will. Drop-off has been completed. We're gonna go park the car, and we're gonna go move all of that up to ped. I actually have no clue what we're gonna do. Just sit there. Will disagrees that this is the dumbest idea I think I've ever had, but he can't think of anything dumber. So.
The senior skip day was pretty stupid.
Yeah, but everyone does senior skip day. Not everyone freaking sets up a table on ped.
Oh, that one time we visited Jack in class and like watched a movie or whatever.
I feel like no, because this like involves talking to like all these people.
I feel like
And like promoting a stupid Senate campaign. Those are other campaign tables down there. They've all got like fancy tablecloths and like signs and everything. I just have a freaking blank white tablecloth, buttons and muffins.
I would just sell the muffins to make a profit.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to some of the other candidates who are set up on ped right now. How are things going?
Hey, good, how are you? I love your buttons.
Thank you, thank you.
I literally had to tell 4 people that on Boston.
Okay.
Wait, am I doing this as like a promotion or just for you?
No, so I'm vlogging like
All right,
now.
let me turn my music. This is shit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna print out some signs. We're gonna put it right here. I'm gonna wear my period shirt.
Okay.
And we're gonna get everyone in the world to vote for you tomorrow.
It's okay, because today was just the test pilot. Tomorrow's the day when we actually need to like walk in and get votes. Okay, we've really got to hustle, because my freaking scholarship meeting is technically in 3 minutes. And now like I've got to make like campaign like signs and stuff. I've got so much to do today, guys. Okay, so we made it to Hoskins. We're only about 10-ish minutes late. We gotta take a piss.
There he is, man. What's up? I wonder if he's gonna show up.
Sorry, I had a lot going on, so that could have been an email. I am not entirely sure why I did all of that. That could have been an email. And also, I just got told that apparently money is tight right now, so I might not even get a scholarship anytime soon. So, because the meeting ended early, I had an extra hour to get work done before my next thing. Okay, so we just got the Beacon article done, I registered for my classes next semester, and I sent all the information that my guy needs to submit a scholarship application to like upper command for ROTC. Now I'm running late to go to my haircut, which I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I don't even think I need. I don't know, I don't want to take any chances. So unfortunately, my usual barber wasn't available, so I had to get someone else to cut my hair.
I've literally been killing myself for years, working way too hard.
Yeah, I mean hindsight is 20/20. Time to race back to campus, hopefully get some work done, and then off to Bible study. Do you mind if I sleep here on Wednesday night and keep my car parked here from like Wednesday to Sunday, I think?
Yeah, I think we're seeing a rally in the analytics here.
Could I have spent the last hour studying calc and not go to Bible study? Yeah, I probably could have. But I think, especially now, or whenever there's so much happening and I have so much to do, I think it's important to like make time for God. I don't believe that God's gonna punish me for making time for him, but I am running late to the next meeting. So lose HSS 69. Got it. Okay, we're only 5 minutes late. So our special guest tonight was actually the leading presidential candidate.
If you haven't heard, Avery Combs just announced her campaign for the University of Tennessee student body president.
She reached out to me weeks ago to speak at an FAA meeting before I even thought about running for Senate. And now that we're in election season, it doesn't hurt helping the next president get elected. No, I definitely want to thank Avery for coming out. She was the only one to like contact me out of all like the presidential candidates, the VP candidates. And I think that really goes to show that she's willing to spend her time on like a 7 o'clock on a Tuesday to come talk to like a group of like, what, 15, 20 people. So, thank you. Cool. Now, on to FAA stuff. So I'm also running for SAP. But that leads into like the actual stuff you care about is the exec positions that we're offering. Okay, look, I just want to know who has the biggest size rice cooker. Okay, you two. Boom. Done. Okay, we're done. Conversation's done. Okay, so we just got out of a meeting for FAA to basically plan for next week. When I get back from FTX, there's gonna be this massive night market thing. We wanna get a table set up, sell food. It's crazy, dude. I'm telling you, this is like the busiest freaking week of my life, I swear. We're about to enter into the most jam-packed 24 hours of my life. Oh boy. Okay, we have 50 billion things to do in the next 2 hours and go to bed. And right now, what I need to do most is pack up everything and get ready for tomorrow. And here's my jet tie. Where did I do my tie? I went to my Bible study. I took it off, I put it in my pocket. It's my suit pocket. Yes! I need to get my boots. Where's my boots? Where's my... Dang it. They are in my stupid car. Because you know what's worse than being stressed out and having a million things to do? Being stressed out, having a million things to do, and having Asian parents who won't help you. I don't want to hear it right now.
Yeah, I don't want to hear yourself. Yeah, jam up.
I need a knife. My fork is in the car, my water back's up here. Rock. First load in. Starter's backpack 1, backpack 2. Backpack 1 has got my military uniform in it. Backpack 2 has got my civilians. Okay, it is 9:30. I should have been in bed 30 minutes ago, but I still have election stuff to make. I need to send out stuff for FAA. And even though I have a calc test tomorrow, I won't be able to
Guys.
Campaign graphics have been made, and it is currently 10:30. Are you kidding me? We ran out of paper. There's no way. Okay, thank God I found some more. All right, and there's backpack number 3. It is 10:45, almost 11. The last time I went to bed this late and I had PT in the morning, I missed it. Oh boy, is Wednesday gonna be a big day. Wednesday is when the ballots open. This is election day. This is when the votes start. We're gonna wake up at 5 like usual. We're gonna get through PT, we're gonna get ready, and then we gotta cram again. This is another big thing because we also have a calc test on Wednesday. And I definitely am not gonna get anything right on that. So, and then because I don't have English class, I'm hoping to table again on Wednesday. And I would table and I would just skip the rest of my classes. But no, guess what? We have another test in management. That one's not gonna be so hard. That class is really just common sense anyway. It's just the fact that in the middle of my day. And also, we have an astronomy lab on Wednesday, which I'm thinking I might skip because I can do that. I get 1 free skip. The only issue is I need to turn in my lab report from last week. So first year council, kind of like the last meeting of the year. We're gonna have one big celebration. Okay, so I ended up skipping PT. Right now is 6 a.m., which is when the ballots open. So voting just begun, guys. Can I write myself in? Because you can write in candidates. Can I just... Wait, there's only 4 of us on the ballot for Haslam. There's 4 seats up for election, and there's only 4 people who actually showed up on the ballot, which means, guys, we're in a lock for a Senate seat. What? Waking up to that was great news and all, but I still had a calc test to pass. It is almost 7 o'clock, and we are going to freaking grind out calc. We are cramming hard for that calc test for the next 2 hours. So we got a protein shake because I still fully intend on keeping my Wednesday fast. I have no clue if I'm gonna break it or not because, let's be honest here, I'm about to get shipped off and only eat MREs for like 4 days. I'm not gonna be like strictly fasting today, but I'm gonna try to. So, bottoms up, I guess. I'm 99% sure I just bombed that calc test, but hey, it's fine. I made up so much crap on that test. So even though I was running unopposed now, I still wanted to set up a campaign table just for fun. Because why not? Okay, so here's all my made-up policies that I did at like 11 o'clock last night. We've got to put the Jed tie on now, so I've got to be the dumbest Senate candidate who's ever been this way. Who wears a tie with their face on it? Me. No. I'm gonna go with like the freaking drunk, like tie half down.
Oh, I got a whole.
And of course, we had to get campaign photos.
Jed, ready? Here's the angle. If we're going from this angle, you're gonna look tall. You're gonna look menacing. Yes, that's it.
Jed for Senate!
Woo! Oh my god, his DM is on here.
Overall, even though I didn't have to win any votes, we were just there to have fun at this point.
It's miserable and magical. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave this up here for now.
But then there was that stupid test I had to take, and we needed to figure out what to do at the table. It'd be really funny, since both me and you have to leave at like 11:20-ish. It'd be really funny if we asked one of the other candidates to watch our table.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, just for like the hour. Do you want to go do that? I'll watch the table.
Do you mind if we like pick up table, like drop it like back here, whatever, just watch it?
Oh yeah, you can put it there, but we can't like table it.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
just,
you can take.
Just realize that everyone who just saw my story about like a table getting set up till 2 is gonna like show up and not gonna be here. Okay, so we have to quit tabling for 30 minutes because I've got a test to take, which apparently I can't skip. We're uncontested. We don't need to do this. Have you voted yet?
Wait, yeah, I did, but I didn't like look at all those. I'll just put me, you, Beatrice, submit. That's all I did.
Okay, so this is what the table looks like after like 20-mile-per-hour winds. Okay, but what was really fun about having a table in the middle of campus was getting to talk to all my friends who walked by. I'm Maddie. He showed up, guys. He actually showed up.
Happy election day.
Sup?
I'm back.
Oh my god,
You showed up.
Brendan.
Sup?
William.
Matching one. Hey!
I thought your name was coolest, so I chose that one.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I really said it. Yeah. And Ethan told every single one of them that I was a diehard feminist.
Yes. Have you ever heard of the words feminism? So I gotta ask, what does feminism mean to you?
Oh, God.
Every time a group comes up, I go, what does feminism mean to you? Well, it means a lot to Jed here. Because that's basically him. 6'4", great guy running for Senate. I think he'll be the first 6'4" feminist senator.
I don't know about the 6'4", we'd have to work on that, but you...
The first feminist senator right here. What does feminism mean to you? Feminism is, it's not like a thing, it's just around us.
It's very important to me.
It's just like
the core
everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like it just is.
Ethan got bored, so he drew a really feminine among us.
Hi, hello there.
But hey, everyone was loving my tie. You know, the one with my face on it.
I really like this.
I know.
Does it have your face on it?
Yes, it does.
No freaking shit.
Where'd you get the tie?
It was a gift from my friend in high school.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He recruited me to really help bring the feminism
Specifically, yes. But unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, and we packed up the table. So it turns out the biggest enemies of my campaign weren't other candidates after all, but the wind, the heat, and my freaking allergies. Now, I have to go to the other side of campus. You know, all things considered, I'm only like 20-ish minutes late into my lab, which I thought an hour or two late, if not like skipping the whole thing altogether. No way. Dude, that's the first time in a long time when A, I've actually gotten the lab packet done in class, and B, I got out of class early. That's actually awesome, dude. Now I have an extra 30 minutes to actually work on my ethics discussion before FTX. And I'm Jed. Now I'm running late to technically the last FYC meeting of the year. We're having one big like get-together party to celebrate the year.
You don't do that. And there are going to be times that people tell you you can't. You are not qualified enough. You will never do whatever it is. I want you to A, be an active participant in your own life. Don't wait on someone else to do things for you.
So they were giving out awards, and somehow I won most likely to lose the winning lottery ticket. Wait, I need to... Guys, Guys, I'm not even old enough to buy a lottery ticket. How the hell did I win? sorry, I'm sorry. It's the army, guys. It's the army, I'm sorry. Apparently one of my friends rigged the vote.
So, there's a ton of food on that table. Please take care.
I'm gonna take this whole cake, guys. I'm gonna steal the muffins. Immediately after that, I have to go back to bed. I have to go to bed immediately after that. I'm sleeping in a church on campus. I have like an hour to get to bed. Now, Jed, why do you need to do that? To go get shipped off to Fort Knox. Because on Thursday at 4 o'clock in the morning, I have to wake up because guess what, guys? FTX, baby. All of this, okay? The tests, the election, none of that matters compared to FTX. FTX happens once a semester, basically when ROTC ships you out to Fort Knox to basically train out in the field for a couple of days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Spring FTX, at least, up in Fort Knox, unbearably freezing cold for whatever reason, even though it's April or March. Except this year, God actually had mercy on us, and it's not going to be freezing cold, it's going to be pouring rain. And there might even be a tornado. I just checked the weather, and somehow 4 straight days of thunderstorms, and we're gonna be outside the whole time. But at least my allergies aren't gonna be acting up, so I guess there's that. It's not particularly hard, it's just really uncomfortable for 4 days. And so I spent the rest of the day preparing for what was next.
Okay, I think we finally have everything ready for tomorrow.
And I was definitely not ready for what was gonna happen.
Parts of Kentucky also buried beneath the floodwaters.